Our next speaker, George Meyers, speaking on courage.
Thank you, Janice. Alderman Wisneski stated last meeting that the city has fewer employees than it did 10 years ago, which is fine. However, Alderman, the number of employees for which we taxpayers are paying is not our main concern. It is the cost of government, the check we have to write out yearly to the city treasurer that gets our attention. And that has been increasing steadily for 25 years, and this council is continuing that tradition. For instance, in your meeting just 2 weeks ago, this council once again increased the size, scope, and costs of the government without adding one single employee, when you included new classifications of individuals onto the insurance rolls of the taxpayer-paid health insurance plan for city employees. Your rationale for supporting the increase was the cost was minuscule. If the cost of this plan really is minuscule, as you stated, Alderman, then it had better cost us a lot less than the $335 per year you stewed over so vigorously for a couple of street lamps on Jerome Boulevard. The truth of the matter is you don't know how much the domestic partnership program is going to cost. For instance, having read the law and the forms, the only difference between roommates and domestic partners is whether they have filled out the form. The sordid truth of the matter is you really don't care how much you are spending on employee health care costs. As you pointed out, Alderman, if a single man gets married to a divorcee with 3 children, one of them very ill with high medical bills, quote, no one in this room is going to question that we are going to allow that woman and those 3 children onto this city taxpayers funded health care insurance plan, unquote. You may not care, Alderman, but taxpayers do. Many years ago, when Bill McReynolds, county executive, revealed to the Racine Taxpayers Association that the driving force to the mounting cost of government was health care, we started an investigation, and we reported on the extravagance of the city health care plan then. Both Ken Brown of the Citizens for Responsible Government and myself, in the public comments portion of the meeting 2 weeks ago, presented a new approach to this problem. Not a syllable of our suggestion was uttered in your short debate. There are a lot of ways to save money and reduce the cost of city government. The problem is it's not an easy road to travel. You see what Governor Scott Walker is going through by instituting reforms to government employee health care and benefits. It takes a lot of courage to do what Walker is doing, a characteristic loss to this council. As a matter of fact, 4 aldermen signed the recall petition for Scott Walker. Dennis Weiser, number 55207, Aron Wisneski and Robert Mozol, 11138, and Melissa Becker, number 91324. Interesting that the petition by Wisneski and Mozol signed, the only 2 signatures on that petition, was circulated by Beth Prammy, the mayor's campaign manager.
Wrap it up, George.
Where have courage and personal responsibility gone?